What's going on? It's Astronaut H, and this is the What More Do You Want Network. Now, in this video, I will be discussing a continuation of the series of videos I've been releasing, and that is asking the question or posing the question: is this team a contender or a pretender? And the team I will be discussing in this particular video is none other than the Milwaukee Bucks. A Bucks team that, of course, we all know the acquisition of Damian Lillard and the process that they have went through with that. You know, him, Giannis, Chris Middleton's injury and things like that ultimately led to the firing of one Adrian Griffin and now the hiring of Doc Rivers. And the team was definitely, they started on they had a rocky start. As soon as Doc Rivers was hired, but they did end up righting the ship before ultimately losing their last two games versus the Lakers and the Golden State Warriors. Now, both those games, well, not the Golden State Warriors game, but the Los Angeles Lakers game was pretty competitive. They did lose that game by 1 point. But my question is this team a contender or a pretender? What should we expect from the Milwaukee Bucks come playoff time in about a month from now? When I look at this Bucks team top to bottom, I still see a lot of glaring holes defensively, and I think that's going to be the main component of how or why they get exposed as we go on into the latter stages of the NBA season. When you look at not having Drew Holiday, we talked about it. When you look at the teams in the Eastern Conference in the guard play, you look at the Bostons, you look at the New Yorks, you look at, possibly Philadelphia, Miami. You look at a lot of teams, Cleveland, you look at a lot of teams that ultimately the Bucks go on deep into the playoffs and they face a team that have really good guard play. How would they fold versus those teams? You look at a team like, even if they were to play Indiana in the first round due to, play-in implications or however this thing may shake out, how would they fold well against them? Because we know the type of style of play that the Indiana Pacers like to play. Again, I'm not going to totally dismiss a Giannis Antetokounmpo-led team, even though Giannis says that's Damian Lillard's team. I beg to differ. I think Giannis Antetokounmpo is still the most dominant player on that team with, a capability of putting up ungodly numbers, 30-point triple-doubles here or there, just an unrivaled attack to the rim. He's one of those players that you have to game plan for him. You have to game plan for him. And same thing goes for Damian Lillard. I mean, he may not be scoring to the effect that he once was when he was with the Portland Trailblazers, but you look at what he's been able to accomplish in his time with the Bucks in this short period of time. But I look at other guys also. You got to look at the Malik Beasleys. You got to look at the Brook Lopez's. You got to look at Bobby Portis. You got to look at Jay Crowder and a host of other guys. What is Patrick Beverley going to bring to the equation? Like I said, once we get into the thick of it, coming from a standpoint of playoff type basketball. Now, granted, Giannis is a champion. Doc Rivers is a champion. So, do I think they can get it done? Do I think they are contenders or do I think they are pretenders? I'm going to say that I think the Milwaukee Bucks are, I might be going out on a limb. I think the Milwaukee Bucks are a contender. At the end of the day, like I said, I cannot, even though they did lose last year in the first round versus an 8 seed Miami Heat team, I cannot right now bet against a Damian Lillard team or with Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Dame has never been in this position, with a team that has a lot of, you look at this team and they have a lot going for them, even with the coaching change. I'm still going to say that I think the Milwaukee Bucks are, honestly, even with Cleveland having a better record than the Bucks, I think it's Celtics, Bucks, Cavaliers. If Joel Embiid was healthy, I would put the Sixers in there. But I think it's Celtics, Bucks, Cavaliers, dare I say the New York Knicks, when healthy, because I think that's another team that can be thrown into the mix of this same conversation. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Milwaukee Bucks fans, NBA fans, or if this is just your first time tuning into the channel, let me know what you think in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you can know anytime a video is being uploaded to this channel. It's Astronaut H. This is the What More Do You Want Network, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.